This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by graphic design artist Joseph Hart. Dave Ridley here, signing in for RidleyReport.com. William Rodriguez here, just moved to New Hampshire, and he's taking a look at his camper that he just drove up here. He's trying to decide where to live. And of course, Jason Soren's idea was that Free Staters would sort of move to New Hampshire and we would just sort of see what happens. One thing with William here, what we've discovered is he's interested in something that goes to the core of some of our problems in today's society. He wants to become a part of the solution to the energy problem in the United States. And what's your role that you see for yourself now that you're here?
Well, when I was in Arizona, there's a place called the Veggie Garage, and they're doing conversions of diesel to run off used fryer oil. And it's not a new concept. It's been pretty well documented. Some gentlemen drove all the way across the country in a limousine with it, and I just think it's a great idea. I don't see any reason not to do it, so I'm going to do it.
So you want to set up sort of a vegetable oil fuel infrastructure in New Hampshire?
Well, what would be nice is right off the bat, I'm going to start with my vehicle conversion, but if we could do a co-op, sure, or have some kind of integration on the work of collecting and filtering the used fryer oil, then that would be great. So anyone else who's interested should definitely contact me. Well, I know a lot of people are interested, but anyone who has the resources and the time is actually going to get involved should contact me, and we'll bring that to fruition.
Of course, I should probably do a little bit of summarizing. For those of you who are not familiar, there is an alternative to gasoline in the United States, and it's vegetable oil. There are ways to convert your car so that it will run on vegetable oil, and there are a number of cars all over the place that will run on it. Maybe not as many as there probably need to be. The neat thing is, of course, you can drive up to a restaurant and get the fuel to run your car from the restaurant. In many cases, it's something they have to pay to get rid of, so they're glad to give it to you for free. William's idea is to try and build on that, not only by, of course, converting his own vehicle, but also maybe by starting to develop more of a network in New Hampshire so that it becomes easier and easier to get the kind of vegetable oil you need to run your car. Interestingly enough, almost every car that runs on vegetable oil also runs on diesel. Apparently you have to use the diesel to start the vehicle anyway. So all these cars work at a normal gas station. You can go to a normal gas station, but it's just a bonus if you can get the vegetable oil for it. Where do you see things going, over the next maybe 3-4 months with your idea? Have you hooked up with other Free Staters that are interested in this sort of thing?
I've heard of some who are interested. I haven't hooked up with any. Within the next week or so, I'll have my vehicle. I've been looking at some that are already converted or available for sale, and I'll either go that route or buy my own and then choose from a few different conversion kits that are available and just get it taken care of. Start contacting restaurants, and I guess the most helpful thing would be a place, a location, to do the work of actually filtering and dewatering the oil.
Like a dewatering station?
Yes.
Okay. And William, why is it important, do you think, as part of the Liberty effort, to help switch some cars to vegetable oil?
Well, on a personal level, the more money you save on fuel, the more you can put towards better purposes. So that's at the forefront, and of course in the background, you're recycling the oil, so it's environmentally friendly, and you're giving less money to large oil companies. So I think all three of those are good points. Something
I think probably a lot of leftists and libertarians can get together on, probably even a lot of conservatives too.
Definitely on the left we have some environmentalists that think it's a great deal, and any fiscal conservative is going to see the value there too.
All right. Well, thanks very much, William Rodriguez, for moving to New Hampshire and for what you're planning to do.
Awesome. Can reach me.
Say anyone can reach you?
Yes. My email address is william@bullseyepoker.com.
All right. Thanks, William.
You bet.
This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by graphic design artist Joseph Hart. Now, you may know Joseph through the cartoons he makes for the Ridley Report, but Joseph is also a Ron Paul delegate and a sign maker. He's looking for a job in New Hampshire so he can escape the prison state of Rhode Island. Click on his resume if you like. It's in the video description for this clip.